Imagine if one night you had a nightmare about the death of the person you loved most, and then the next day, that dream actually came true. This is the dark story of Calpurnia, wife of Julius Caesar. Calpurnia Pisonus was born around 75 BC into a prominent Roman aristocratic family. Her father was Lucius Calpurnius Piso Caesoninus, an influential senator. At a young age, Calpurnia married Julius Caesar in 59 BC, while Caesar was consul. For Calpurnia, this marriage was not just a love affair, but also a political one. However, Calpurnia soon realized that being the wife of the most powerful man in Rome was not an easy life. She had to live with political pressure, fear, and the constant scandals that plagued her household. Caesar was known as an ambitious general, full of intrigue and with numerous romantic relationships. One of the most famous was his relationship with Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt. For Calpurnia, this was a deep emotional wound. She was his legal wife, but she was often overlooked because Caesar spent more time on the battlefield or with his concubines. Despite this, Calpurnia remained loyal. She understood that she was part of a larger political game, and her role was to uphold her family's honor and support her husband, even if it meant enduring her grief in silence. A dark point in Calpurnia's life came on the night of March 1444 BC. That night, Calpurnia had a nightmare. In her sleep, she saw Julius Caesar murdered, his body covered in wounds, blood flowing, and the Roman people weeping. She awoke trembling, her heart filled with overwhelming fear. The next morning, Calpurnia begged Caesar not to attend the Senate session. Through tears, she wailed and pleaded, "Please, don't go today. I saw you killed in my dream," but Caesar, known for his stubbornness, refused. He believed that skipping the session just because of a nightmare would make him appear weak in the eyes of the senators. Despite some hesitation, Caesar ultimately decided to go. On March 1544 BC, a day known as the Ides of March, Julius Caesar went to the Senate. There, a vast conspiracy awaited him. Dozens of senators, led by Cassius and Brutus, immediately surrounded Caesar. With a dozen stabs, Caesar was brutally murdered in front of the statue of Pompey, his old friend and former enemy. Caesar was dead, and Calpurnia's dream came true. After Caesar's death, Calpurnia's life was shattered. She lost not only her husband but also her position in the circle of power. Heartbroken, Calpurnia handed over all of Caesar's letters, documents, and possessions to Marcus Antonius, one of her husband's closest allies. She hoped this would protect her from political danger. After that, her name gradually disappeared from the historical record. No one knows for certain how Calpurnia's life ended. Some historians believe she chose to live in solitude, far from the intrigues of Rome. What is clear is that history has not recorded her again.